Hi, everybody. I want to invite you to join our Embodied Spirituality monthly gatherings. We are all struggling so much these days, and the monthly gatherings are an opportunity to come together, to practice presence together, to practice feeling our bodies and our emotions, and finding peace, finding fullness, finding a fluid, soft relationship to ourselves and the world around us, and to practice this together. The world seems to be getting more and more challenging, more and more confused, and it's natural for us to try to armor against that, to try to protect ourselves from it. And that natural impulse to armor, to protect, to get still, to hide, to defend, or even to push out and attack is, as we all know, counterproductive. So how do we support each other to feel our bodies and in that way become present here and now? To allow any emotional challenges or patterns of constriction to be felt, to be understood, to soften, and ultimately to release, so that we can remember the fullness of our connection. Ultimately, there is no body-mind. The body includes our brains, and the mind includes our whole bodies. In order to be fully present, we can't reject any part of ourselves. We have to find ways to include everything. And in the same way, ultimately, there is no distinction between me and the world, the whole universe. We are part of this universe, physically and in our hearts. Feel this with me. The electromagnetic field of the heart is bigger than the whole body. If we can include all of our bodies in that field, it takes us out of this dream of being a small self. I was walking on a trail near my home, and I saw big billowing smoke. Yet another fire. And I stopped and I was looking at it, and the other people on the trail stopped, and we were talking about the fire. And one of the people there had just lost her home. And then of course, I go to the Ukraine and all the people there that have lost their homes, and all the Russians that have lost family members. And then I go to Africa and the Middle East. Yeah, how can we open to it all with loving hearts? How can we soften? We think, oh, this is too much. I can't take this. I've got to protect myself. But it doesn't work, does it? To tolerate all this pain, we actually have to open more and soften more. The only time it really helps to defend is when we're physically defending. If we're being physically attacked, we have to physically defend, if that's a viable option. If not, we soften. I was hearing from a Ukrainian about seeing people on the streets that are wounded and in such extreme pain that they're crying out, please shoot me, kill me, get me out of this pain. Soften. Feel what you need to do to open your heart. Let your heart open through your whole body. And through that, come to a place not of accepting violence, warfare, inequity, pain, but of being able to process it, being able to digest the reality. The stress is trying to live with the undigested pain. The pain we're trying to protect ourselves from. And the protection itself, that's stressful. If we can soften enough, if we can open enough, if we can love ourselves and each other enough, then we're available and present to be able to help each other a little bit and to help ourselves as much as we can. So that's the point of embodied spirituality, is to practice being present in a way that connects us from our hearts to the rest of the universe, to pulsate within that, the pulsation of being in a body and being a part of this greater, beautiful whole that contains in its beauty a lot of pain and ugliness. So in our embodied spirituality monthly gatherings, we practice. We practice feeling our bodies, we practice feeling our hearts, and we practice feeling the continuity of it all. And then we share. And in the sharing, we practice being present and not fixating on our small self and our small challenges. Giving those challenges and ourselves as much attention as they need, but using the attention to practice opening up, to a bigger space, to a bigger sense of being. So we open with practice and we share and we practice during our sharing, and then we close with practicing. If you think you might be interested, look at my new book, Heart Open, Body Awake. Heart Open, Body Awake. 4 steps to embodied spirituality. See if it resonates with you, and consider joining us. Thank you. Bye.